account played in the issue of financial support?
That is the company that Mr. Matlala would make payments through to his bank account.
And this account was then used in support of the delegates for the January 8 conference. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes.
And a final question on this score, Witness C. What is the relevance of the bank statement that Mr. Matlala referred to in the recording?
It is that should we go on to the bank statements, then we will get those payments for the flight tickets and the accommodation.
Thank you, Witness C.
I thought the purpose of playing the clip that we've just heard was to identify Witness A. Is Witness A in that clip the person who's seeking clarification about the company, Khawulati?
Thank you, Commissioner Kumalo. Right there where the clip was paused, it is where Witness A was making clarity.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Witness C. I'm going to proceed to another portion of the recording. Please hold on.
Thank you.
Are you safe? No, I know I'm not safe. I know I'm not safe.
Just to, when you go to the next clip, to avoid having to repeat once someone has started speaking, if we could again just say, this is so and so, let the person speak to the end, and then when the next one starts, we get witness it to again tell us who that is, and then you let them speak to the end as well. I know with time we are going to get used to the voices, but for the record, I think it's necessary. Someone has started speaking, and who is that? Is it Mr. Matlala?
Are you safe? No, I know I'm not safe.
Witness C, please identify the voice heard in that segment of the clip.
The voice is that of Mr. Matlala when he's saying we're not safe.
Please continue.
I know I'm not safe. Because today I sent this message, now I'm going to make an affidavit. I must go to Matlanga Mogotsi on my phone, you see. I told them I'm going to administer on my affidavit. I'm going to High Court on Friday. I was supposed to go on Friday.
Which Friday?
This coming Friday.
Witness C, please identify the male voice that just interjected there with a question.
Thank you. It was Mr. Matlala, and the other voice, it was my voice as Witness C.
Ms. Matlala,
For what?
I think unless you're going to run and complete it, I think because some of it is in Sesotho, it might be helpful to have the witness summarize it for the record, what was being said there.
At that specific point, Commissioner, or at the completion of the...
When you finish that note, I think let the witness, because not everybody understands what that conversation is.
Thank you.
We're supposed to. I after getting Hanne Holy Swaris, Minister what did again? I have instruction on my cancel my contract. So I would go meeting general really meeting but instruction on the cancel the contract. So and then after that I go send that letter but letter get obviously to one if I need my or you canceling a contract based on this thing. But it's illegal. But okay, before I can even go, Gadi merit start a contract. I'm going to mention what you guys, I was busy, you'll see this day. You'll see Vusimuzi. I started this morning actually. Yeah, you see it. No, I was talking to Vusimuzi. I was telling Vusimuzi what I'm going to put on that affidavit. Affidavit I'm going to put it. I was supposed to put it tomorrow, and then Friday it was supposed to go to High Court. So they will do it on my behalf. But I'm going to put Minister there. And then incriminating against the this is what he did. So that our now is playing dirty because he cannot force me to say what to do wrong.
Witness C, are you able to summarize the content of the clip, including the portions that were in vernacular, please?
Thank you, Commissioners. There, in summary, it is where Mr. Matlala has indicated that in the morning of his arrest, he had written to Mogotsi, informing him that he's going to make an affidavit at the High Court, and also that he was going to implicate the minister because of his criminality, because the minister, after he had refused to open a case against the team or the police, then the minister cancelled his contract with the SAPS. He has instructed General Fani Masemula to cancel the contract. Thank you.
And the reference in the clip to "I'm going to incriminate the minister" in the affidavit, could you explain that to us?
Yes, he indicated that he was going to incriminate the minister in the affidavit, as he was supposedly to be going to High Court on the coming Friday.
Thank you, Witness C. I'm then going to play a further short clip. Please just hold on. Witness C, we're just about to play the third excerpt of the recording. Just to locate it in your evidence, it comes under the subheading of General Sibia.
Okay.
How can it be closed with the criminal? Yes. Yes, I'm saying, how can it be closed with the criminal?
Witness C, please identify the individuals whose voices we have heard thus far.
Thank you, Commissioners. There is Witness A seeking clarity from Mr. Matlala as to how did he get close, or how did he get to know General Sibia.
Thank you.
Now, who? Sibia.
He's a criminal himself. So now I'm getting the correction now.
He's a criminal himself.
It is.
It goes back to the question to say, why it goes to the criminal if you're not a criminal?
Remember then, when for me to know Sibia, it's because of the old man who died. And he said to me, the old man is dead, and then Nake said, so Nake no longer, the general is here, and then.
Yeah, funny to say. Yes, I'm listening.
So, and then I get to go when I felt the old man as a living, and then can you talk talking about money?
Okay, stop right there. Witness C, having identified the voices of the individuals speaking in the clip, please then provide a summary of what is being stated, including the portions in vernacular.
Thank you, commissioners. In short, witness A was seeking clarity as to how the Mr. Matlala got to know Mr. General Sibia, and he indicated that he knew him from the old man. He was referring to Mr. Msibi, that is no more, and General Sibia requested that he take care of him, and in turn, General Sibia will take care of him too.
And can you confirm that the exchange of take care of me and I'll take care of you is consistent with your earlier testimony on this subject?
That is correct, commissioners.
I also heard, some of us were born in Bophuthatswana. I also heard the early part where he said he's a criminal. So can the witness just confirm that that accords with his statement?
Commissioners, yes, indeed. He referred to General Sibia as a criminal, and he said he's a criminal. General Sibia is a criminal himself. He said that repeatedly, commissioners.
How long is the entire recording, Ms. Mushasedi? I'm not saying this to,
No,
to
Chair.
disrupt your packaging of the clips.
Not at all. My understanding is that the recording of this day goes between 5 and 6 hours. These particular excerpts are withdrawn, of course, from that broader recording. Yes.
Yeah, I think we will require a transcript of the whole thing with translations where that is necessary. And in fairness to those spoken about, the full recording, or rather the transcript of it, or even the recording, copies of the recording as is, but of course, transcription, a transcription as well, has to be shared not only with us, the commissioners, but also with those spoken about in the clip, in fairness to them.
Okay.
Yes, I think what we are battling with, or what we are concerned about, is that in this statement, and maybe let's go back to the subtopic on Minister Mchunu, that in the statement there's quite a number of allegations, a list of things that are attributed to Mr. Mogotsi as having said about the minister, about Minister Mchunu, and so and those are now on record. Mr. Matlala said about Minister Mchunu, and those are now a matter of public record because the witnesses testified to them. The point of these audio recordings is to confirm that which is said in the statement. And I understand that because it's long, you're trying to be efficient, and so you've selected, but I think it does carry the risk of visiting an unfairness to the people that are spoken about, because some serious allegations are being made here. For example, in his statement 95, the witness says he told us that the minister engaged state security on his behalf and utilized grabber machines in order to pick up identities of sub-officials investigating him. That's not one of the clips you've played. And I do have a concern that those kind of allegations that have been said to be in the clip may well be represented as if they were not in the clip because they were not played. You may not be in a position to deal with it now, but I think it's being raised to say you do need to have a plan to deal with them.
Thank you. Commissioner, indeed, due to the length of the interview itself and the vast number of allegations that were made against numerous individuals, I'll say that what is being presented here today is a small sample, attempting at least to provide that fairness for witness C to speak directly to a recording where he made serious allegations. But in order to attend to all of the allegations would take admittedly an inordinate amount of time and would require a further extraction process back from the original large recording into a short recording, and for that to be, so this was, I would say, an exercise at attempting to respond to some of the most serious allegations where the recording was the most clear. Yes.
Perhaps to remedy any possible risk of prejudice is to make it clear that these are just some of the this is just extracts, not everything, because I think we sort of, or at least speaking for myself, I assumed that we were going to hear snippets of everything that is listed in here. If that was not the intention, I think it should be clear so that there's no misunderstanding that he did not testify to material that's not on the recording. Then the way you fix it is to say this is just a sample. Is that
Yes,
doable?
yes. I can confirm, Chairperson and Commissioners, that the excerpts being played here today are a sample from the broader and larger recording that emanated from the informal discussion of that day, and not the total. Please identify the individuals whose voices we hear.
Commissioners, I'm sorry that snippet wasn't that clear. So can we replay it, please?
Yes, we're going to start it from the beginning and play it for a lengthened period of time.
so ka nako e ne tsamaya ka koloi so ne
Yes.
tsamaya ka tsela e. Then I'm an investigator.
Okay.
I will.
Yes. Next time, Rolls Royce. Yeah, next time Rolls Royce. Look, nail at. Oh, ngwana hae wa moshimane na nyala. Invite. I the party that you don't Mr. Suspicious here when everything.
Yes.
So nail party then. Next time Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
Then got the party in 300,000. And then the other.
Yeah. The first person who spoke, who says something about investigator, who is that?
The first person who said as an investigator, it was witness A.
The second?
The second person, it was Mr. Matlala himself when he's responding that he was driving in a Rolls Royce when he went to the marriage celebrity or for the child of General Sibia, whereby he gave him 300,000.
And in that clip, is it just the two of them?
There's a voice. I cannot hear whether it was me. I was far from the mic or the other person, but yeah, I think it was me.
Thank you. Witness C. I'm just going to replay the last portion so that perhaps you can identify all the voices with some certainty.
Okay.
Yes. Next time I Rolls Royce. Yeah, next time I Rolls Royce. Look, nail at. Oh, ngwana hae wa moshimane na nyala. Invite. I the party that you don't Mr. Suspicious here when everything.
Yes.
So nail party then. Next time I Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
Then got the party in 300,000. And then the
Did you
other.
withdraw that man on that day?
And please go ahead, Ms. Mustasa.
Thank you, Chairperson. Witness C, I was going to ask, having heard the clip for the second time, are you able to identify any other voice in addition to that of Mr. Matlala and Witness A, as you've identified?
Yes, there is a voice of witness A when witness B, when she wanted a clarity as to whether did he withdraw that money on that day or not.
And please explain to the Commission the reference to the money. What is its significance or role in the context of the recording we've heard?
It is the part where it shows that Mr. Matlala also supported General Sibia when his son was getting married.
And the significance of the reference to a Rolls Royce?
The significance of a Rolls Royce, it will be for him to tell us which car was he driving when he went to that specific party or function.
And finally, Witness C, the reference to a party, is that the reference to the wedding celebration that you earlier mentioned?
That is correct, yes.
And this is, according to your evidence, the wedding celebration of the son of General Sibia. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes.
Thank you, Witness C.
In this clip, do we get a response to Witness B's question as to whether the money Mr. Matlala is referring to had been withdrawn by Mr. Matlala?
Indeed, Chairperson, there is a response. We just cut it there for brevity, but I've asked Mr. Michaels
To continue?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, but
And the withdrawal being a withdrawal the same day. Please continue.
300,000. And then the
Did you
other,
withdraw that money that day?
yeah, but remember, I will withdraw maybe 500, and then maybe you can say, can move in at 300, and then it's not show, yeah. So, le tema rush boys, you feel like 300 to contribute for Lingalo, and then happy go, Nikki, go, you want.
Okay. Witness C, could you please summarize for the Commission what was stated in that portion of the recording, including the utterances in vernacular?
Thank you, Commissioners. Yes, he confirmed that he had withdrew the money on that day, but not specifically 300,000, but he withdrew an amount of 500,000, but gave General Sibia an amount of 300,000.
And just to confirm, this amount of 300,000 was given or handed over at the wedding celebration that you've earlier mentioned. Is that correct?
That is correct, Commissioners.
Witness C, I have a further clip. Please bear with us. Okay. Witness C, in the continuance of our sub-theme, this will be the final audio clip. We're going to play it shortly. Please pay attention.
Okay.
So Yana is someone who, when you mention money, he stops everything. Because I remember when they gave him money inside his office.
Witness C, in the routine form, please identify the voice that we've heard.
The voice that we have heard is that of Mr. Matlala.
So Yana is someone who, when you mention money, he stops everything. Because I remember when they gave him money inside his office.
Which office?
His office, commission, national office.
When was that?
Last year, I think. And last time it was 200,000 plus not there. You can see another doesn't pay them. I'm not a bathroom, I'm office in here.
But why are you keep paying? I'm still not satisfied with your answers.
Why am I keep paying?
Yeah.
I was trying to look as if now I can look after yourself whenever I want the help now. But for now.
Witness C, in addition to the voice of Mr. Matlala that you earlier identified, please tell the Commission who the other voices belong to that we have heard.
Thank you, Commissioners. The voice that we can clearly hear there, it's that of witness B, the one who's saying she is not satisfied with his answers as to why would you keep on paying.
And witness C, some portions of the clip are in vernacular. Could I ask you to give the Commission a brief summation of what was being discussed in that excerpt?
Thank you. Mr. Matlala there, he says that he remember once he went to the national office or the office of the DNC, whereby, and that the DNC, when he thinks of money, he will stop everything. And there he had instructed him to place money inside the dustbin in his, because like at his office there's a bathroom, so inside in the bathroom, in the dustbin.
And were you able to determine the amount of money that he says was deposited into the dustbin?
Yes, in my oral testimony, I didn't give the amount. There, I got it now. He said an amount of 200,000.
Thank you, witness C. Chairperson, that's the extent of the recordings that we intended to play and the extent of our questions on this subject for witness C.
I was hoping to hear about the impalas.
Commissioner Kumalo, as indicated to Commissioner Baloy, if we played everything, we would be here for a while, indeed. If there's
Upwards of 4 hours.
Yeah. Perhaps you should get the witness to confirm whether the recordings also include conversations about General Khan and General Shibiri, because you haven't played any of that.
Witness C, are you able to inform the Commission whether the recording you took includes discussion involving General Khan and General Shibiri by Mr. Matlala?
Thank you, Commissioners. Indeed, the recordings that we took, it includes that his utterances or discussions about General Khan and also General Shibiri.
Can we confirm with you, Ms. Matlasedi, that you will provide a transcript of what is set out in this statement as part of the conversation, the chats, and that transcript will be publicly available? Can we confirm that as part of the record of the Commission?
We can confirm that, Commissioner Baloy, subject, of course, to the fact that certain utterances in the transcript would reveal the identity of the 3 witnesses we've identified as A, B, and C, and so that might very well need to be redacted, as well as where the information relayed by Mr. Matlala relates to ongoing criminal investigations, which are at a sensitive stage and couldn't be disclosed. But outside of those exceptions, I confirm.
Thank you, Chair.
Witness C, I just need you to confirm something for me because we may never get this opportunity again. Do you have your statement in front of you, your written statement?
Yes, Commissioner Kumala, I do have.
Please go to page 30. And tell me once you're there.
I'm at page 30, Commissioner.
Yes. Can you just confirm for us, when we listen to these recordings on our own, that what is set out in paragraphs 92 all the way to 103 can be heard in those recordings?
Yes, Commissioner, definitely that will be heard in the recording, Commissioner.
So what is set out in your written statement comes from the recordings?
That is correct, Commissioner.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Ms. Mashaseri, we must give an exhibit number to the recording. What do we call it? I think when Ms. Powe was leading a witness, we said that the evidence leaders must keep a running tally. Do we have that readily available so as to continue on that and give this an exhibit number?
Subject to correction, Chairperson, the last exhibit number would be CJC 5.3. CJC 5.3. So this would then be CJC 5.4.
Does it mean we'll stay within 5 throughout, or is it 5 because of what again?
Because it would fall in line with the exhibit bundles that have been utilized across the evidence of witness A, B, and C. So we've called those 5.1, 5.2, and the last exhibit would be 5.3. Yes, okay. Yes, but please allow me an opportunity to confirm that and consider a more effective name if I'm incorrect about the sequencing.
Thank you. For later.
Indeed, Chairperson, I will get back to you.
Thank you. Provisionally, then, let's call it 5 point what?
4, please.
5.4.
CJC 5.4.
And then what happens next? We adjourn
No,
at this
before
point.
that, Chair, perhaps just to complete that description, we should say CJC 5.4 is a transcript of the, so that when you go to the record, you know what it is.
Indeed, Commissioner.
Thank you. At this point, we adjourn and
Thank Chair,
yes.
my
Mr.
apologies.
Secretary.
Might I thank witness C before I hand over to you to advise the public on the proceedings tomorrow?
Let me do that. Witness C, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioners, for giving me this opportunity, and I thank you.
Between Ms. Sillo and Ms. Moslasedi, do we